Hi Bruno. It has been about 2 years now since we last talked. I remember how once we were so deeply in love. All those amazing days we spent together, it was wonderful. I will never forget them. We had such a wonderful and passionate relationship until Corona hit. I remember receiving that one fatal text message from you. Over months, we kept on talking this way, but truth is, as time passed, I started forgetting how it's like being with you, and my love to you faded. One day, I ran into this charming guy in my city. He was about 20 years older than me, but I couldn't help but see a lot of you in him. Everything he did, and the way he acted, he really reminds me of you. Since I didn't have you, and while everything was happening, I started falling for him, and we grew closer. We had so much in common. It was so good to me. One day we were out, and we had so much fun. This entire time, I was answering you less and less frequently and ghosted you. I can only imagine how bad it felt. It kept going for a while, until one day you had enough. Luckily, at this point, quarantine was lifted in a month.
Yo, you kidding?
No.
Did you cheat on me?
No, let me explain it to you.
When we finally met up, you were so shocked. I was pregnant.
Is that real?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but let me explain it to you.
Explain it. Is that the reason you ghosted me?
I'm sorry. Yes, it's real! I cheated on you!
Why?
After a long,
Sorry, but
harsh
you don't-
conversation, my eyes were opened. I realized the terrible mistake I've made.
Look, let me explain it.
Yeah.
I remembered my deep love to you and wanted to be with you again. I promised I will be with you and have an abortion. You were so happy. The next day, I went to him. I told him I'm not interested in him and it was all a mistake and that I do not want to have his baby. It was then when he told me the truth. He told me that he is you from the future and told him it is impossible. He convinced me that he really is you from the future, which then made so much sense why he reminded me of you so much. He explained to me the concept of time cycle and it all suddenly made sense. Then I realized how complicated and fragile everything is. You are your own father and your own son. That is why you've never met your father. Besides being your girlfriend, I'm also your mother. After I had realized how big and important this situation is, your older self has told me I must have this baby or else you will both cease to exist, and that I must disconnect any contact from you until I write this letter to you in 2 years. I did as he said, and unfortunately stopped talking with you and gave birth to this baby. I gave birth to you. And 2 years later, I'm giving you the truth. It is true, Bruno. I've been waiting since the day you were born to have this conversation with you, and now everything depends on it.
What? Time travel? What are you talking about? No.
Like, Bruno, please, let me explain it to you.
Okay, try me.
Bruno, look, I know it's a lot to take in, and that guy that I cheated on you with was actually your father, and it is also you. That's why you've never met your father, because he lives in the future.
What? How do you know that?
I know it's a lot of bad things, but believe me, all the bad things that have happened are in a good cause. There is a concept called time cycle. It pretty much means that everything has happened before countless of times. For now, your job is to make sure that it will happen again the exact same way, or else you will cease to exist.
Wait, I don't get it.
Don't worry about it. You have now 18 years to understand.
18 years?
Yes, but wait. These are the instructions for building a time machine.